Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my vlog for July 2015. My name's Rick Negative and let's get cracking. Now, July, it's the start of the new financial year. All the accountants are really excited at the moment, and well, I suppose I am too, because I got video games to play. So the release planned for the next month, currently we're at 3 per day, which, there you go. I've been recording a bit of footage, and the way it's all ended up on Google Calendar has been 3 per day, because obviously I use Google Calendar to keep the schedule straight. The dashboard, the YouTube stuff is useless for that kind of thing, so I can see graphically where all the series sits, you know, when the next episode is, how many videos I have currently per day. So I'm at 3, and I've actually had, or I'm going to have, a couple of days where I go to 4 per day, which will be a bit of a rarity. I'm keeping some series at every second day. It's just easier to manage that way. KSP walkthrough is 2 every second day. Fix-its are every second day. When I have one, I'm currently out of fix-its. I've smashed through all the ones I've had. I've got one more to do, which will be a very, very special one. It marks a very important milestone for Factorio, that one. I am, of course, talking about the 1 rocket defense per minute factory by Dave McW. I'll cover that in a fix-it though. Then I've got 3 new series. Factorio Nomad, a new series that I'm doing. That's going to be every second day or thereabouts, depending on the response that I get from my fans and viewers. And then I've got Software Incorporated and Nomad Fleet. These are 2 indie games that I'm going to be covering very shortly. Software Inc. will be out in the next couple of days, actually. I'm going to release the first episode there, and Nomad Fleet, well, it's downloading currently. So Steam is doing its thing, and I'll be checking that out. Yeah, hopefully in the next couple of days, recording some videos so that you guys can check it out. Nomad Fleet has an embargo, actually, for the 7th of July. So you won't see any content on that until at least then. So keep that in mind. Check it out though, because I like the way it looks, but we'll come to that. Now, Big Pharma. I'm cracking on with the Big Pharma. I enjoy the game. It's currently in beta, and Tim's making a lot of changes, so make sure you keep an eye on that. I'm still at 1 video per day. 1 Big Pharma video every single day, and I'm just going to keep cracking on with that because I think that I can get away with it. It's quite similar to Factorio, and the series has been going really, really strongly, so I'm quite happy with that. The City by Committee is now effectively complete. I'm still debating whether I do a final walkthrough episode. I think I will. Just need to find a time and an appropriate release slot for it. But that's effectively finished. We decided as a group to pull the plug on that one, that we'd done all that we really needed to do, and if we just continued the playthrough, it would kind of lose its interest. So yeah, with KSP walkthrough, I'm getting very, very close to completion on that. The end is definitely nigh. I have ideas for 2 to 3 more episodes, I think, and then I think that's all I'm going to do in that series. I really wanted to put together a body of work that covers the game in enough depth that it can kind of take you to intermediate to advanced gameplay. So as a beginner, you could watch the series, get a really firm understanding of pretty much all the skills that you need, and I've been covering some pretty advanced stuff in the latest videos, direct descents to rendezvous, and well, I'm going to do a video very shortly about constant altitude deorbit burns. So I wanted to put together a playlist that covers everything that you need to know in the game. So I've got 2 or 3 more episodes that I want to do. There are some things that I am going to leave uncovered. So for example, Elu, I'm going to leave that one be, because I think that the player needs to work that one out on their own. Moho is another one. You know, I'm going to leave some challenges there because I don't want to cover everything. And what I do with KSP thereafter, I'm not sure. I've been debating a playthrough. I've been debating several things. We'll see where that one takes us. If you have a recommendation as to what I should do with KSP, I want it on my channel. Please let me know. Prison Architect. Great game. I want to see that first. Great game. I do enjoy it. I just can't get started. I can't get my teeth into it. I've tried to record the next prison 3 times, and all 3 times I've quit. I haven't liked it. It's just been kind of more of the same. Like I wasn't able to improve upon what I did in season 1. But season 1 is effectively finished. Like, we abandoned that prison, and it's on my list. I will come back to it. It's just a question of when. Right now, I just can't get into the game. You know, I'm digging my KSP. I'm loving Big Pharma. Factorio, of course, has a special place in my heart. And I just can't get my teeth into it. So that's where that one sits. You won't see season 2 for a little while. I will come back to it though, because I do like it. It's a good game. Mello, we're sticking with 1 per week there. That will be a thing. It's a great game. I want to support it. It gets horrible views. Last week I played against Pinstar. If you guys like that, let me know, because I might play against more celebrities, try and get a little bit more interaction rather than me just beating up on the AI. So I lost that game and it really went down to the wire. It was perhaps a tad long, at an hour, so I don't know if the format there is appropriate. If you would prefer kind of 2 episodes released on the same day, 30 minutes apiece, let me know. If you like the hour episode, that's what I'll do. At the moment, I think I'll keep it with an hour episode. My instinct is I don't want to do it, but I believe that it makes logical sense to do a game, an episode. I think that makes sense. Nomad Fleet, it's an indie game. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to check it out very shortly. As I said, it's downloading. Nearly complete, actually. It's got an embargo on the 7th of July, so on the 7th of July, you will see me play the game. I was attempting to sort out the thumbnail tonight. I've got some ideas. I'm struggling with inspiration there, but I'll come up with something. Software Inc. I have sorted out the thumbnail, which was the issue there. So I've sorted out a design for that, and that will be live in the next couple of days. Then we move on to Factorio. The fix-its will be released as they come in. As I get them, obviously I've got the 1RD factory. I'll be doing a tour on that. It'll be extremely painful and my computer may explode because I will be asking it to record at the same time as playing the factory. But you'll have to look forward to that. The .12 update is very close. Pundits are putting even money on it being released tomorrow. I'm thinking it's still a week or 2 away. Actually, I'm hoping it's a week or 2 away, because that would work well for me and my channel. Otherwise, I'm going to have some .11 content still coming out while people are on .12, but such is life. Once .12 drops, I'll be doing tutorials. It's time that I updated a lot of my playlist, and if we go quickly here, go to the playlist, go to, where is it? Factorio tutorials. They're here somewhere. Here they are. These were all recorded very, very early, so like 0.98, 0.9.8, I think, some of these. So for example, where is it? Belts and inserters. This one is going to get changed because of some of the gameplay issues. Defensive ideas, I probably need to update that. Belt rebalances, that'll get changed. Yeah, gates and tanks can stay. Lots of these things I will leave as is because they are still current. As we move down though, trains, they're all going to get revised. These 3 episodes will get revised. Basic trains will probably stay as it is because that one's still accurate. Intermediate and advanced, I've learnt better ways of doing it, so that will get changed. Fixing a main bus, that'll stay. So there's going to be some things here that does get get revised. I'll probably revise the thanks team. I'll probably revise the pro tips because I think there's some more I can add, but I will be updating that. No, not the calendar. So that's that. I'll be doing tutorials, updating tutorials. There's going to be obviously new content. So for example, chain signals, I'll need to do a video on that. New belt mechanics and bits and pieces. Moving right along, break the game. Break the game, one video per day, and there will, depending on the release of 0.12, 0.12, there may be a bit of lag. Will and I have spent a lot of time in the series. We did break multiplayer. We've broken multiplayer, 0.11 and our connections. Depending on where that 0.12 releases, we'll get back recording again. We've got some footage up our sleeves, and it's just a question of whether or not we've got too much or not enough. Hopefully it's exactly the right amount. I tried to guess where 0.12 is and, you know, balance that. Then of course we've got Nomad coming out every second day. I'm away for a week this month, so I need to get some content saved up. Improvements, the new computer, I am organising that, so hopefully this time next month I'll be reporting on the great success that is 1080p at 60 frames per second. Thank you very much. Break the Game is coming out very shortly, in the next half an hour in fact, and that's going to be awesome. That's obviously going to put a strain on my internet, but such is the life of being an Australian YouTuber. Lastly, Twitch. My Twitch account is twitch.tv/rootnegative. That's me. And yeah, be sure to check out, that's which.tv, twitch.tv, Colonel Will. Colonel Will is of course the great man who's been helping me out with Break the Game, and he's quite a good streamer. He's very relaxed. It's not very high quality. Like, the audio might irk you a little bit, and sometimes he's very quiet, sometimes he's loud, but he's a very good streamer and he's there to help. So if you've got questions about Factorio, go check him out. Until next time, thank you very much for joining me.